Patterson, when he became governor, convened a task force, executive order 10, that looked at some of the day-to-day practices in state contracting, focusing specifically on underwriting and legal services. Welcome, Senator Smith. That task force really looked at the practices and came up with some groundbreaking recommendations to streamline practices that have had a real, that have created a different environment and that have created real opportunities for MWBE, investment banks, and law firms. Following that effort, people have realized that an executive order is only as good as the executive supports that order. And so the next step was to take some of the recommendations by the task force and to put those recommendations into law. The task force that the governor convened was led by Paul Williams and other members of the staff of DASNY, including Carl. Well, Carl wasn't part of the task force, but she's been certainly instrumental in the work, and Taffy Woolward as well. The task force put together a draft bill. CUP was brought in to comment and look at the draft bill, and that bill is presently being put forward by the governor, and it's being revised and reworked and put into a program bill that will be part of the legislation that will be introduced this session, as I understand. So I'd like to applaud the task force. I don't see Paul here, but the task force has really been instrumental in moving the ball forward in terms of the changes that we will see this legislative session. I want to speak a bit about the disparity study that's been commissioned. The Division of Minority and Women-Owned Business Development under Michael Jones Bay commissioned a disparity study that's really been a requirement under the law to look at New York's practices in terms of hiring MWBE firms. That study